Hey everyone, welcome to the Recruitment Commentary Show, episode number 3, coming live from my living room for a change today. Managed to kick the kids out of the house for a wee while. Looking to bring you the latest recruitment insights from the industry. Managed to persuade Gavin to join me again this week. How are you, Gavin?
Force, not persuade, Robert. Doing fine, thanks. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. A wee bit flushed today, I think, with the hot temperature. It's 20 odd degrees right now in Scotland, so I'm a wee bit warmer than normal, but doing good. So, as you said, whether it's forced or persuaded you to come back on again, I was on LinkedIn this week, and I'm looking at my phone right now just in case anybody's wondering why I'm slightly looking away from the camera, but I was kind of gauging kind of thoughts and what people were saying on LinkedIn, and lots of commentary at the moment round about phrases like new normal and hope you're staying safe and well, these kind of things that people, and I think the general feedback seems to be that people are becoming a wee bit fed up with that, whether it's just because lockdown's been going on so long or they want to just move on. But people just seem to be getting tired of these phrases like new normal. But kind of like we're doing in this kind of show, is trying to kind of just bring people up to date and kind of some of the insights that are happening in the industry. And I noticed in this comment get quite a lot of likes from a gentleman called Mohammed Abbas, so I'll give him a shout out. But what he was trying to say was, and I think it helps here, is that what he found very useful from a content point of view was he wants insights about the industry post-COVID, as well as teaching me realistic ways to adapt to the new normal, when he did put new normal in speech marks. But I think that came out loud and clear in terms of people want insights about what's happening in the industry and how to adapt. I think we've done that over the last couple of episodes as well. But I thought I'd just touch on it again, because things are moving quite fast. What's kind of the high level insights from some of the conversations you've been having, I suppose, over the last couple of weeks?
I mean, I think first of all, none of us are experts, so it's difficult to kind of predict what 12 months is going to look like, and who am I to try and do that. But I mean, I think all I can give is just kind of feedback on the client candidate calls that we're having. I mean, to your point, I think things are changing. I think people are getting a bit fed up of hope you're safe and well. I've deliberately tried to stop saying that in emails now.
Yeah.
I think for two reasons. One, I think people are a bit just emotionally drained with lockdown in general, and also two, they want to try and look to the future to say, let's not keep talking about it and let's keep going. I think a couple of things. I mean, this week, a couple of interesting calls with clients. I think the first one is we're getting asked a question just now that we would never have got asked 4 or 5 months ago, and that question is, what are other customers of yours doing? Because really, not deliberately, when we've interacted with a customer in the past, it's been very much about their need, their business, and the opportunity that we have with them. And you never really talk about kind of best practice openly. You talk about it when you're asked, but not necessarily, offering that as a first pass. And certainly I've seen, really over the last couple of weeks where people are saying, what are others doing? What problems do they have? What's your thoughts on X, Y, and Z? So I almost feel a wee bit of a messenger just now, whereby I'm kind of taking good bits from conversations, sharing it with other people, and really just to try and kind of stimulate thought. Because I know right now, it's not necessarily the top of everyone's mind to go into sales mode. Yeah, we've got some clients who are thankfully still active, but the reality is some are being impacted. So I think being able just to try and say, well, someone in this sector is doing this, you might want to think of that, has been good. I think the other one that, again, who would have thought, 5, 6 months ago, we've all talked about working from home, but now, we're talking location virtual. Genuinely speaking to companies and suppliers of ours who are saying, we might not have an office in the future, we might just work from home forever. And again, that's a huge change to where the world was 6, 7 months ago. So, being able to at least talk to some clients and kind of understand the thought process on that has been good. And also future of work. So again, it was a call yesterday, with a VP of talent acquisition who's saying, I really want to start thinking about what skills will I need in the organisation, as the next 12 months evolves. And then the last one was really interesting. So I spoke to a chap at the start of the week who has got quite strong views on what was talent acquisition will become talent attraction. And I kind of questioned why. Well, we're going to hit a point where top talent might not be as easy to, pull from one company to another. So actually our job is going to be more about the attraction and the engagement as opposed to the acquisition, which comes after. So it was really interesting because I guess, organisations who, have protected, top talent through the last couple of months, that talent is going to feel loyalty to that brand. So it's going to be even harder to move any talent in the future. So that was an interesting one. But I mean, I think overall insights has been a big part of what we're doing. I think as a result of that, it kind of got me thinking. I mean, we were in over the years we've worked, I think, placed candidates in 59 countries. We've got quite a good network of HR talent acquisition leaders globally. But to my point earlier, all those discussions are pretty siloed, so we talk to a client about their requirement, we deliver that requirement, we move to the next one. And I think, I've seen a few, so I'm not the one that's created the idea, but I've seen a few of this kind of community building, and we've decided that we're going to launch almost a virtual network at the middle of June, primarily for existing clients to start with. So key stakeholders and people in our clients really just to come together on a call, 45 minutes or so, quick introduction, what's keeping you up at night, what successes have you had in the last few months to battle your way through COVID, what's your objectives and priorities in the next 3-4 months. Really, again, just to try and bring this sharing of client information to life a little bit. So that's our plan. And again, so far we've had some good feedback with people saying, yeah, worth trying it.
That sounds great, Gavin. So you mentioned there that this is for existing clients just now, the virtual network. Is there any plans to, suppose, roll that out to anybody else who might be interested, or people in those talent roles who feel a wee bit siloed just now and probably asking those questions themselves but actually don't even know who to speak to? Any plans to roll that out?
So our plan is to keep the first few purely for existing clients, really just to make sure the model works and they get good feedback. But yeah, absolutely keen to open it up to others who could benefit. But really, it'll be dependent on the feedback. We want to make sure that our clients are getting value from it, and then look at how we use it going forward.
That's great. No, well, what I'll do is, for anybody who is interested after watching this video, haven't created it yet, but I'll try and put together some kind of link or a page where people can go and leave their details if they're interested in joining maybe a future one, and I'm sure either yourself or me or someone from the team will get in touch with them and sort out some dates. But that's it. I'll go and let you enjoy some sunshine if you're over the weekend. But good to talk to you again. I'm sure we'll catch up soon.
Great. Thanks, Robert.
Cheers, Gavin. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.